So this one demonstrates blacksmithing. So here it's just interactive, just like I did with the alchemy. But for this one, you choose where you want to start with, base. So I'm just going to do horseshoe because even though it's a horseshoe, it's still kind of difficult. So when you start, you take the horseshoe and you have to actually heat it in the fire evenly. And this is kind of a much longer process, but I hit the bellow, and the instructions basically say you're looking for a straw yellow color. And it wants to be as even as possible, but it's almost impossible to get everything the same color. Thicker parts are going to be more red, and if you heat it too much, then you basically start getting smoke, and you basically start losing the quality of the item, right? So this is maybe as close as possible, but the hammering part actually gets a little more difficult because you actually have to, how high you hit the hammer will give you a different result, and you have to keep them consistent, and you actually do have to move it around and have one hit, like kind of work around through the metal. You can't just go opposite ends. And then when you do, you have to flip them, and you have to try your best to hit, not miss, because you'll also, if you see, it's losing color, right? So I did both sides. I'm going to return this to the forge to continue heating it up. And what's cool is that it actually starts to take shape. It will change shape slightly and get closer. When I was making a sword, it started off as kind of like a rod, and then it started kind of getting closer to the shape of a sword. And yeah, it's I was missing a lot with the hammer. There's actually, you can move the hammer all the way around, and then you have to like, yep, I think I missed there. But I guess once you start getting better, you will not miss as much and go faster. I'm kind of moving at a snail's pace here, trying to move faster. I think it takes like...
This is going to take a while, yeah?
Yeah. I think he said it's going to take a while because I wasn't doing full swings. Gonna try to do a couple hits on, whoop, missed there. It's crazy. Whoop. Oop, not wrong spot. Alright, let's return this to the forge. This is so funny. This game is intense. I think that is... I see some white on the tips, and I know from forging that that's... White is not great, but it's also not bad as long as it's not smoking. Because that's when you're burning off carbon content, and then it makes it more brittle. Alright, flip it. Still getting used to the controls as well.
That looks good. Now just to temper it.
Oh, I guess that was quicker than I'm used to. So then you temper it. It kind of does its own animation where it will heat up the metal and then quench it. And then this is see our results. Let's see what I got. Successful, made a horseshoe. I haven't made a higher quality one, but yeah, that's basically blacksmithing in a nutshell.